The last time I did a video like this was 27th of December 2024. I was under the impression that things were starting to get better, but I wasn't quite out of the woods yet. Now, for those who don't know, just to clarify, I mean this in all seriousness, but to sort of like maybe somewhat dramatise what had been happening since 2018, I suppose I can describe it as a mini apocalypse following the Four Horsemen: death, war, pestilence, famine. There's been, unfortunately, we've suffered loss in terms of family and friends. There's been conflict, there's been sickness, with health, physical, mental, and there's been I suppose, when it comes to, I don't want to say very much famine, but it's been a bit of a, I suppose, like a job famine. In a strange little way, that's basically summarises what's been happening the past few years. It's just been non-stop. Every year, we've been hit with something. Some years better than others. Others can just outright go to hell. But I'm starting to believe that there's nothing more, well, except the minute, within reason, there's nothing more than life can throw my way. I've been hit with everything, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this bad streak sooner or later had to come to an end. I don't know, it's as bad as it is, it's opened my eyes, I suppose, to the reality that is real life. This shit happens all the time. Some people go through it worse, and my heart goes out to those. And I suppose it's a matter of perception. What I may be going through, it doesn't compare to somebody else who's had it probably 3 times worse, and they're fine with it. But like I say, I'm firmly believe this is the end of it. I've got myself back on my feet. I've just been getting my health back on track. I've been getting my work sorted. This whole job situation's finally come to an end. I'm getting proper work now. Things are starting to come together. Picking myself back up, but I couldn't do it alone. Absolutely not. And I would never say I did this by myself. I kind of broke this down into sort of 3 main things. It was purpose, perseverance, and support. PPS. I suppose the purpose being a bit of a life goal. I'm not going to say exactly what this goal is, but there's kind of several things linked to it. One of which is, I will say, once we've finished this, once we've finished this film project we're currently working on, we're planning on playing it for the first time, mostly for ourselves and family, in the big screen. I've always wanted to have one of our films on a cinema screen, so that's kind of like the kind of thing I'm going for. There's other things as well that we have planned. It will take a long time, and we're documenting our progress. And I tell you what, it's one of the funniest videos we've started so far. I keep watching it back, some of the bits, and honestly, I'm fucking pissing myself laughing. In fact, I'll just be out of context. I'll do a couple of clips now. They're going to find out in season 3, Jake. That's true, yeah.
Having fun there. If you shoot any fucking darts over the fence, you're paying for the replacements.
Game over. Tap me.
Free for all.
2, 1.
Again, that's without context. I'm not going to go over what they're about, what this whole thing's about. It's a big secret. But yeah. We're, I suppose, yeah, let's explain to the people, yeah. So yeah, purpose, again, this big goal. Perseverance, I suppose, comes from your own strength. Because with me, and anyone who really knows me, there is only so much I will tolerate of something. I may, maybe months, maybe a year or so, maybe several years. Eventually I will break and something kicks in, and it's like, right, I'm fixing this now, and I will brute force it. And this has happened several times to no avail, but I've brute forced it. The last time I brute forced it, I got it sorted. I've had no choice, really. But yeah, just sometimes you have to break to fix yourself, and when you do fix yourself, you come back stronger. And support. I could not have done this alone. You know, the family around me, they've been there every step of the way, and there's been so many times where even I thought that sooner or later they're gonna fucking give up on me, because I've given up on myself several times. Like I've well and truly, I've had enough. You know what I mean? I've had enough several times. But they've not given up on me. And I suppose that kind of inspired me. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm still here. Fuck it. And, yeah. I'm starting to see the fruits of our labour. Finally see it all come together. And you know what? I've never thought I'd ever say this, but there's been there's been a couple of times where on the bus to work, early hours in the morning, you know, I often avoided it due to a bad experience. But last time I did an early morning, I went to work with a smile on my face. You know, knowing that soon I'm going to be in a good position. And it's kept me in good stead ever since. And when I say support as well, I don't just. I also refer to everyone who's left a positive feedback or shared their story here on YouTube. I do read those comments and they go straight to my heart. And thank you. You know, I can't explain how much these comments mean to me. It's every little thing. It just reached out and come forward. There's nothing more reassuring than knowing that you are not alone. It's, you know, it helps. It's just a comment, but it helps. Every little thing helps. And I hope soon I'll be able to give back to you guys, whether it be through content or whatever. I have been working a few bits and bobs, music, doing mods. There's a couple I've got in progress, which I'm hoping it turns out okay, because It's a good. The concept is dead simple, but it's a scream. So. I would say from all the ups and downs, but it's just been mostly downs. The ups are in the horizon. And I think, well, I'm certain that this is it. This is the turning point. I mean, to give another example, because I often make this kind of dramatization, but it's so true. I describe moments in life as, like, you could say that, you know, Lord of the Rings, you know, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers and Return of the King, but I prefer the Star Wars, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So I suppose my A New Hope was when I did college, you know, plumbing and whatnot. That was like a victory in itself. The Empire Strikes Back is, well, coming to the end of that right now. My little Empire Strikes Back. And hopefully, I say hopefully, no, I'm certain, we're starting the Return of the Jedi. I still have some battles to face, but at the end of this, I'm going to come back stronger than ever before. But yeah, it just helps me. It helps me explain things. But yeah, I hope you understand. So, short video, I know, but I'm just going to sign this off. Stay happy, stay safe, and remember PPS. Purpose, persevere, support. It doesn't matter what it is you're going through. Don't matter. If you just having a goal and having people around you who support you, your perseverance will come naturally. It took me a while for my perseverance to return, but it did. And I'm sure it'll be, you know, it might be easy, it might be tough for some people, but it takes time. Okay, there's moments, there's time I won't get back, but I suppose I've reserved future time in a way, so, you know, to guarantee that things will be better. Hopefully it makes sense. But, you know, I'm basically saying I'm saving my future. So without waffling on, I'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you even more for your support. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao. You have been watching the MrSkulltag channel. Be sure to check out the links in the description below for more short films, entertaining videos, gaming videos, or check out our blog for future updates.